In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get ungated to sell name brand products on Walmart like Pokemon, Disney, Lego, Squishmallow, Nike, and more. There are a lot of great brands to resell on Walmart, but some of the best brands out there are restricted by Walmart, and the only way that you can get approved to sell those products is by getting what's called ungated. There's no official list to which brands are gated by Walmart. However, if you would like that list, be sure to go ahead and join my free school community, which is linked down below, and you also get access to my free Walmart course. To tell if an item is gated, you need to add it first to your catalog, and then you're going to see either it's going to be published or it's going to appear with an error status. There are several different types of errors that you're going to see, and depending on which error you see, it's going to determine whether or not the item is hard gated or soft gated. Hard gated means that you cannot sell that brand on Walmart at all. These are brands that Walmart owns, or they could be brands that Walmart has a partnership with, or there's another reason, but Walmart is not allowing third-party sellers to resell those brands. The other two errors that you might see are going to be a compliance error. Now these are a little bit trickier. You're going to have to go ahead and create a case, and it's roughly a 50-50 shot whether or not you are going to be able to sell that brand. The last error that you're going to see, and this is the one that we're going to be talking about, is going to be the IP error. The IP error stands for intellectual property, and these are the brands that Walmart gates, meaning that in order to resell those brands, you need to be approved because Walmart wants to make sure that people are reselling authentic products. So this is the step-by-step process to get ungated in those brands. First, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click Add Items. Once on the catalog page, you're going to add the item to your catalog. After you list it to your catalog, you're then going to notice whether or not it's published, unpublished, or there's an error. If you do see an error, it's going to appear in the red status, and you're going to read what type of error it is. This one is an IP-EV, and this is the error that means that this brand is soft gated. Once you see this error, you're then going to go ahead and you're going to create a case with Walmart to get ungated to sell that brand. A couple of things to note when ungating the brand on Walmart. Number one, you only need one unit. There is no item requirement, and you can have 2, 10, 100, it doesn't matter. I have not seen that the more units you have, the faster the ungate will happen. Number two is that you're going to need to show an invoice or a receipt for proof of purchase of that item from an authorized supplier. And this can be a receipt, or it can be an invoice from a wholesale supplier, or it can also be one from a retailer. The retailers that I've used are Walmart themselves, Target, Amazon, Lego.com, and a few other ones, but by far the best one that has always gotten me accepted is a direct receipt from Walmart. So what I recommend is that if you're trying to get ungated on Walmart, just go to your local Walmart store, pick up one unit of that brand, buy it, and then use that receipt to go ahead and get ungated. After you see that your item is gated and you have your receipt in hand for your purchase, you're then going to click right here on the question mark, and you're going to click Contact Support. We're creating a case to go ahead and get ungated to sell that brand. Next, you're going to be greeted by this friendly Walmart man, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to describe your issue. You need to put at least 5 words. So I usually say issue when listing a product, and I'm seeing an IP error, and then click Next. After you click Submit, you're then going to go ahead and you're going to get these 3 options. The one that you want to choose is going to be Other Unpublished Error Codes. You're going to select this, and then you're going to press Confirm. Next, you're going to press Get in Touch with Us. In order for them to contact you, you have a couple of options. You can have them call you, email you, or do a chat in real time. I personally prefer the email. However, sometimes I have gotten better success as well as have my ungates go faster with a call as well as a chat. But usually I just choose email. And then you have to fill out the information on the form. So I put the subject line as Other Unpublished Error Codes, and then you could put the error code, so again IP-EV, and then I describe my issue. So I say I am seeking approval to list products under the Pokemon brand, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to fill this out with a little bit more information, because usually what happens is once you apply to get ungated in a brand, Walmart will send you a bunch of questions. So in order to be preemptive and to make this process go faster, I try and answer the questions beforehand. So the questions that they're going to ask you are the items on hand? In which case I would say yes. Now sometimes they might also follow up asking for a photo of that item. So be sure to go ahead and take not only a photo of your receipt, but also of your item in hand or just in your warehouse. Next, where are your suppliers located? So wherever you bought it from. So if your suppliers are located in California, you can put that. I usually buy from my local Walmart, so I just say New Jersey. How long have you been working with these suppliers? So I've been buying there for quite a few years. And are you able to provide your own images and content, not stock photos? So again, yes. And are you an authorized reseller? So I am not an authorized reseller of Pokemon, and that's okay that you say no. It's the next question where a lot of people get tripped up and where Walmart will ask, are your suppliers authorized distributors for each brand that they sell? So this is where you're going to say yes. It's okay that you are not an authorized seller. However, Walmart wants to verify that the item is coming from an authorized source, and this could be your supplier. So you don't need to be authorized by the brand, but the place that you're getting the item does. So I take all of those questions and I go back to the text box, and then I just paste them in there and I answer them one by one like I just did. Next, you're going to go ahead and you're going to select, is this for multiple or single items? I usually just do single, and then they're going to ask you if this is seller fulfilled or WFS. So I usually just do seller fulfilled. And then you're going to put the item ID, which you can go ahead and find on the listing. The last step is that you're going to upload 2 photos. So number 1 is going to be a photo, or it can be a screenshot of your invoice or your receipt. And the other thing that you're going to upload is a picture of your inventory. Picture of the inventory is not necessarily something that they might require, but I like to go ahead and give them as much information as I can to make the process go faster. Currently, as of filming this video, the ungating process is taking anywhere between 1 month to 2 months. Some people are seeing it as quickly as a week, but for me, I've been sitting on some ungates for about 2 months right now. There are some ways to expedite this. Number 1 is you can go into your cases and just keep tabs on all of them. And I usually follow up. And like I said before, you can also call them. You can also do a live chat. Now, Walmart will tell you to only open up 1 case per time, but I have gone and I've opened multiple cases, and that has led to me getting a faster approval. So it is trial and error. And if they do deny you and you're not approved to sell that brand, just reapply and maybe take a better picture of your receipt or your invoice, or try getting it from Target or Amazon. Again, this is all about trial and error, and there is not an exact system as there is with Amazon. So that's the updated guide on how to get ungated on Walmart in 2025. Again, if you want a complete list of all of the brands that I know of that are gated, be sure to go ahead and check out my free school community down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.